What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's vlog. As you can tell by the title, we're gonna talk about Botox and filler. Now hold on, pause, full stop. If you clicked on this video to talk crap about people that get filler and Botox, stop it. I firmly believe that we should be able to do whatever the hell we want to do with our bodies, and if I want to get cosmetic procedures, I'm going to. So do not come to this video to hate. Okay, let's start with that. That was an aggressive way to start the video, but I've been on the internet for like 3.5 years now, and I know that people just click on these videos to talk crap, and I'm gonna protect my peace. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Jess. This is my vlog channel. I also have a main channel that I post to a couple times a week. It's pretty poppin' over there. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. My Instagram and TikTok handles are right here. You can follow me over there, or don't, no pressure, totally fine, but it's there if you would like to follow me over there. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into my experience. Now, I started this video aggressively because I know that anytime that, people on the internet get procedures done, some people just have a very strong opinion about cosmetic procedures. And if you don't want a cosmetic procedure, just don't get one and you let someone live their life. But I'ma do me. So I also have filmed videos on this channel about my breast augmentation surgery, and that was kind of a tough thing to open up about on the internet, and only because I had already seen all the negative comments in my head before I posted the video. So I had fake boobs for a while before I mentioned it on the internet. I dress like a boy all the time anyway, so people didn't notice. I noticed, and I got it because I was so insecure about my chest. So that brings me to my eye filler. I've been pretty insecure lately about my crow's feet and how sunken in my eyes are. Maybe it's not dramatic, maybe no one noticed it but me, and that's totally fine. I'm the only person that has to like it or notice, but it really was bothering me, especially when I would wear makeup. I could definitely tell that every single concealer that I have used and tried creases because I have, my eyes were kind of sunken in and I got wrinkles. I'm 32, I got lines, and I know 32 is young. I know that I did not need this. I would have survived without it, but I was super insecure about it. So that's why I did it. Now, I booked the appointment, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my anxiety is so bad. I'm surprised I actually went in there and did it. So all of my friends have filler or Botox. Reese's sister is a nurse and she gets filler in her lip. It's just a very common thing among every single person I know almost has had some kind of filler and Botox, or they're nurses, or you know what I mean? I have a lot of people in my circle that have done this, and they've all told me like, you're fine, it's no big deal, just go and get it, it doesn't hurt, they numb you, don't even stress it. Y'all lied to me. So I get in there, right? And immediately, like, they're so nice. They were being so nice to me, and my nurse was amazing. Like, her and I should be best friends. She was just so good, but she gave me ice, and I'm like, oh God, is this the only numbing I get? Yes, is the answer. So she gave me a stress ball, which I would have preferred a hammer, but she gave me a stress ball, and my anxiety was really, really bad. So as she was doing the first eye, and this is where they put the filler underneath the eyes, right? So she's feathering in the filler underneath my eyes. It hurt. So that like really surprised me. I didn't know that it hurt because everyone that I know, they're like, no, it doesn't hurt. A little pinch here, a little pinch there, you're good and you're done. But everyone's pain tolerance is different. And let me just say, I'm the only person in my friend group that is sleeved out. So I thought like, oh, if they could handle it, I could handle it. I mean, I handled it, but I was surprised at how sensitive and how, not even just pain, about how weird it felt. Feels super weird when they're shoving it in there, okay? And the nurse also has to put her finger basically in your cornea to make sure that like she's protecting your eye. The weirdest feeling ever. So when she got done with that first eye, I started to get a little nauseous. I was a little tingly, not anything that was severe yet. So I'm like, oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. You saw the needle, and you know that you're past a sketch, and that's the same kind that you used. That's why you're a little nauseous, which I thought was completely fair. I ate breakfast that day, so I'm like, my blood sugar can't be dropping because I just had oatmeal for breakfast. Like, I'm okay. She gets to the other eye, and she starts doing it again in the other eye, and my blood pressure dropped so fast. I was so nauseous, I was lightheaded, I was tingly, and the nurse was so good. She goes, "Oh, you're getting pale on me, are you okay?" And I said, "No. Let me just stop right now. If you feel you're gonna pass out, please tell the nurse." I just thought, like, you're crazy. This will go away, you're fine, you're okay. No, say something, please speak up. So I'm very grateful that the nurse caught that, because if she didn't catch that, I would have passed out with a needle in my eyeball. Well, it's dramatic, it wasn't in my eye, it was down here. They do an injection for under eye filler way down here, and then they shove it up in there. So that's sexy. Anyway, she caught it, and we took a break, and she held my legs up, and she was reassuring me that that's okay. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm about to throw up on this chick. Like, I really thought I was gonna throw up. But you know, I got a little bit of water, and I was okay. My blood pressure returned to normal, and we were able to finish. Just maybe something to consider if you're thinking about this, like if you're prone to pass out when you see needles, or if you're prone to get nauseous for any kind of this stuff, or you're sensitive to needles in your face, like anyone would be, maybe that's something to consider, and know the signs, like when you're lightheaded and tingly, and you just know that you should speak up and say something. So we did the under eye filler, and then I did Botox for my crow's feet. The Botox was so fast, didn't hurt at all. It was just ding, 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 3 little, maybe 4, I don't know how many, you'll see on the little video. But she injected the Botox for my crow's feet. It was super fast, it didn't even hurt at all. No big deal whatsoever. And then she gave me little ice packets, or little ice cubes that are so freaking adorable. Little ice things to put, you know, for the swelling. I didn't really bruise up that much. I only had like a little tiny bit of bruising that afternoon and the next day. I was told to make sure that I didn't lay down for 4 hours because we didn't want the filler to move or anything. So I didn't. I mean, I was super busy that day. I couldn't have laid down if I wanted to, but I didn't lay down. And I really wasn't in any pain. It's just a little tender. So when I'm filming this video, it is Sunday. I had this done on Thursday. Under eye filler takes about a couple of weeks to fully set in, and the hyaluronic acid to puff up in your face, and it takes a little bit, but I already can see the results. So I am super pleased with it. I am not filming with any foundation or concealer on so that you guys can see. So I can definitely already tell that it is starting to work, and my eyes are definitely puffed out a little bit more. So I'm so happy with the results already. I really am. Now, when I got home, the next day I had flu-like symptoms, and I didn't know that this was a symptom. I started asking everyone, is it normal to have like flu-like symptoms? Like, am I getting the vid? Like, what's happening? And I Googled it, and a couple other people that I know were like, yeah, totally normal for the first few days, like achy body or whatever. It's just my luck that I would get an achy body after getting filler and Botox, like, bro. So that's maybe something to consider also, is all of the side effects of this. To me, the risk was worth the reward. I was getting so insecure with my under eyes, and I've mentioned it a few times here that I can't find a concealer that won't crease because my eyes are hella creasy. Oh, Creasy Bear. Name that movie. So I was really insecure about it, and I've tried every single concealer under the sun that you could ever imagine. Everything from drugstore and Sephora and Ulta. Like, I've tried everything for the past 2 years, and it's taken me 2 years to get the courage to go in to do that, but I did it, and it's over. Let's talk about pricing, because I know you guys are really curious about pricing. If you are getting under eye filler and your eyes are sunken in, it's gonna take more to fill up that area than it would per se if it was like my sized lips. So if I wanted my lips to be filled, I don't. I saw the videos on TikTok about that. That scares me. But say I was to do lip filler, it would be cheaper than 2 of my eyes getting filled up as much as I did get them filled. So she used 2 milliliters, I think she said. Is that right? I don't know. 2 syringes? I don't know. But it cost me, with the under eye filler and the Botox are on the sides, it cost me $1,300. I know. I thought it was gonna cost like $800, and I was like, God, that's a lot, you know, but whatever. And at the consultation, she said, do you want to talk about pricing? And I said, just do it. And then, you know, just gently swipe my card. So it cost me $1,300 to get my eyes filled and the Botox. Disgusting. Talk about pricing first, because when I went up to pay, I was kind of hit with a Mack truck. I didn't want to know how much it cost for a couple of different reasons. I was guessing $800-900, but also I had gotten myself into that appointment with all of my anxiety and panic. So if she would have told me $1,300, I probably would have just left. So I was like, oh, you got me here now. Like, it's something I've wanted to do. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So anyway, that is what it cost me personally. Always talk about pricing, but whoa, it was expensive. Now, would I ever do this again? No. Absolutely not. No. It was not a pleasant experience. While I am happy with the results, it was not pleasant. It was not fun. I hate needles. I can't even believe I did it, if I'm being completely freaking honest, you guys. But like I said, I'm happy with the results. I'm not wearing any makeup on my face other than I put a little bit of eyebrow stuff on and a little bit of I put a little bit of pomade in my brows, and I have a little bit of mascara on and a little bit of lipstick. I don't have any foundation or concealer on, so I am happy with the results. I'm not going back. I can't go back. I'm good. I'm good. I've experienced the glam. I'm good. All the way good. Now I know what it's like to treat yourself to this magnitude, and I'm good, man. Should have got a tattoo instead. But hopefully that answers all of your questions on Botox and filler. My advice to you is know all the side effects, know everything that could go wrong, and then make an informed decision. Research the place that you're going to, have a consultation, go to somewhere else, do a consultation with them, get comfortable with the people, especially if you have anxiety. But definitely do your research and read all the reviews before you go into a place, because I've heard some horror stories. Like, even when I just mentioned thinking about getting filler like a year ago and then 2 weeks ago, I've mentioned it a few times, people have told me horror stories. So just be careful, know who you go to, make sure you go to somebody that is well-liked and really good in your area. So I'm gonna end today's video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.